Yeah, looks like we're jumping into the game, right?
We are. It's going to be Orange's Tempo Mage by the looks of things versus Nicolena's Warlock. And we didn't actually see the Warlock in the previous series.
No, we really only saw the
No,
big
we only saw
druid.
the
No,
big druid.
We saw a Rogue as well.
Yeah. I think that the whole series was pretty much decided by that first game where Nicholena was able to defeat Tice's Rogue when she queued the druid.
That was a really important win.
Yeah, that was important. I think that's pretty unfavorable for Nicholena there, and she was able to pull out the win.
Yeah, looks like Orange just playing the Block Nova Pyro variant of Secret Mage here. And
Yep.
then Nicholena is probably playing some kind of control lock. Like there's two variants, like the one really defensive one and the one with Doom Guards, right? The cube lock.
Yeah, I don't think... Well, do we know if it's the cube? Well, I guess we haven't seen Nicolena's Warlock, so we don't know if it's a cube lock or not. Dark Pact can't really signify, because a lot of players play Dark Pact just with the Possessed Lackey. So it could still be the cube version, because I believe the cube version does play Dark Pact and Possessed Lackey just for the cube combos, but I don't think that signifies anything until we see a Carnivorous cube. What do you think about that deck, Edwin?
I don't know. Try to eat the Doom Guard and just try to OK the other combo decks, right?
Do you think that's realistic, that a cube should be eating a Doom Guard? Like,
Why is it a cube? Why no other shape? Why no spear?
Yeah, that's true.
That's a cute slime. It's kind of just swallow things. I don't know, and then puke it out, and then you spawn Doom Guard.
I just think we're being quite shapist here, personally.
Oh my God.
Shapist.
Yeah.
I'm triggered.
Oh, this is really cute. If Nicholena wanted to, she could play the Doomsayer, trigger the Explosive Runes, and then Mortal Coil it for a draw. I'm not saying that's what you should do, but I think it's a cute play.
Yeah, I mean, it heals for 6 and pops the secret, but...
Yeah, I think tapping here is fine because you don't really have the best hand
I
yet.
agree.
I mean, I don't know. You have coin double Lackey, right? So maybe playing Doomsayer there is reasonable just because you give yourself initiative and then you can coin Lackey into Lackey.
Yeah, well, the issue is, if the Doomsayer was played, she would have seen that it was Explosive Runes. Then she coins Lackey into an open board. However, the Doomsayer is played in its counterspell that also gives her a read. So maybe playing the Doomsayer was fine because your next turns were kind of panned out.
Yeah, if she coined Lackey there, it would have actually died to the Explosive Runes, and then the potentially Void Lord would get pulled there, or the Doom Guard. Either one would be fantastic because you would be able to trade with the Doom Guard, or you would just have a Void Lord on the board that your opponent couldn't get through.
Yeah, I'm a little curious as to why the coin wasn't used. Because if the coin comes out...
Orange actually plays the block over Explosive to play around Lackey a little bit, I think.
I think he realized that after the first Explosive went off. But if she had coined the out the Possessed Lackey, if the coin goes and it doesn't trigger the counterspell, then you know it's either Explosive Runes, or if she had been... Or if she had seen or Orange had revealed that it's Ice Block, you know it's Ice Block. So I think getting that Possessed Lackey down was pretty important. So
Yeah, and now Orange is actually playing around it really well too by, like you said, playing the Ice Block there.
Yeah, but Nicholena still has coin to test for counterspell, and then she has the pack for Void Lord.
that
That's a
card
pretty
is
insane
so
turn.
beautiful.
That's a good,
But then Orange top decks
it's a
Luna.
good card to pick up on turn 6, right?
I mean, Aluneth is Orange's favorite card
Right.
from this
Yeah,
new
he was
set.
telling us about that.
Yeah, he loves it. He said he keeps it in almost every matchup.
Yeah.
That's how strong.
Yeah, I think Dog started a trend
He
too
thinks it
at 20T, right? Is that like he would keep it in every hand against everything but Allegro?
Yeah.
Would y'all keep it in every hand?
No. I would not.
Well, I mean, when you're emotionally invested into a golden legendary weapon, you really can't blame Orange.
Oh, no. But keeping it against anything aggressive, I mean, I don't think Orange would ever do that either. But
I think the real question is the mirror, whether it's worth it to keep it in the mirror.
I don't know.
That's
The
super
weapon
That's super
kinda
interesting.
smooth talks you to keep it too, right?
Wait, what?
Like, what does the weapon say every turn?
Oh,
Like,
it does
kinda
smooth talk you.
Yeah.
Yeah, Edwin's got a good point.
the weapon?
It's
What-
soothing.
What do you consider a mirror, though? Because you've got the kind of secret mage that doesn't run Pyroblasts, and then you've got the ones with Frost Novas and Ice Blocks. Like, in which matchup is it more important to keep the weapon?
Probably the matchup where you're running Frost Novas and Pyroblast for the reason that you're going to need to be drawing those cards as much as possible. You don't run as many minion-based cards. Like, I don't believe the list runs Firelands Portal. If I remember correctly, the Leroy list, at least, that we saw from Team LOL and Trinity series, I don't believe it ran Firelands Portal, which means the Aluneth is more important because you're going to be going through your cards faster,
Yep.
and you can't really fight for board. So in that matchup, I think it's better to keep the Lunith. The question is, do you want to keep it at all? Because if you keep it and then your opponent goes Mana Worm and you don't have an answer for it, it effectively, you just take so much damage.
Yeah, and it's really interesting that the Pyroblast is in this Tempo Mage deck. That's kind of like that's just such a strong finisher, but it kind of sits in the hand dead for a while if you draw it early.
Might have cut Fire Lines for it. It's kind of slow, but like, it's better for a slower matchup, right?
Yeah, I mean...
Well, I think what it was is that when I was talking to Orange and Mitsuhide, because they prepped together, they were saying that they felt a lot of players here feel Warlock is just insane. That it's like, I remember, I believe RDU said on one of the casts that he thinks it's better than Priest. So a lot of these players have really strong opinions on the Warlock, and Pyroblast is one of those cards that can do in the Warlock that the Warlock can't really do anything about.
Yeah, I mean... Tempo Mage is generally one of the decks that you actually play to beat Warlock. That is a huge reason why I think we're seeing Tempo Mage being played a lot in this tournament, is for that reason, that it does do very well against Warlock most of the time.
Yeah, look at that Explosive Rune, just casually do
Dealt 5 damage.
Man, Explosive Runes is the best secret.
That poor
that Mage could've
Librarian,
gotten.
he was just walking around.
Yeah, I'm not
And
sure
he was
if
looking
you
through his books
should
and
have
it just
played
hit
a
him.
bigger minion to it. Like she could have played the Lackey into it, right? But like,
Yeah, I'm actually really curious why the lackeys aren't getting played into what presumably could be the Explosive Runes.
She's afraid of Potion of Polymorph. There we go. I figured it out.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding.
I mean,
have no
Orange
idea.
still haven't played Glyph card.
I wonder.
Was that from the Glyph?
No.
Okay.
Got Nova. Yeah, I haven't played it yet. Probably save it for later. Honestly, this game is still anyone's game. And also, like, Nicholena is going towards turn 10 too, right? Like, there's still 2 more turns. And there's Death Knight. You can, like, suck and heal for free every turn.
Yeah, I think Nicolena's still in a good spot.
Yeah.
It's just she should probably be in a little bit of a better spot. Oh my god.
What's up?
The man, the myth, the legend, Pavel is here to join us. How are you doing, Pavel?
Oh, what's up, guys?
How
I'm
are
doing
you?
good.
How are you?
You doing good?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Falcon just wanted to say that I'm a fuck, but apparently he's official caster, so he is not allowed to.
Production, can someone cut Pavel's mic before we all get banned from any future SeatStory Cup?
Falcone probably goes to take a bathroom break for 6 minutes. Pavel just hops on the mic like, yo, what's up, guys? How you doing?
All right, Pavel, how do you feel about what's going on in this game right now?
What's going on, guys? I don't know. You better tell me.
Well, can't you see?
Orange trying to go face. And
It's hard to see from this chair.
Oh, okay.
Come sit next to us, baby.
Don't touch
also,
me.
the guys.
You're too cup upright.
What's wrong with
So
that, Orange? I just almost called you Orange. Holy crap. What's wrong with that,
Let's-
Pavel?
Oh,
y'all are too much for me.
The orange one is double ice block.
double
right?
fireball.
I think it has ice
What's
block
pyroblast?
on the board and then our ice block in hand. That's interesting.
Yeah. How do you feel about the double ice block? Have we seen any Novas come out? Because he might be running Novas as well.
Oh, yeah, that's actually
No, I
a
don't
version.
think so.
Like, the Nova is effectively another ice block a lot of the times. And that just gives you more time to draw into more burn. And that actually might be why Orange likes the Owliness so much, because in this kind of version of Tempo Mage, this is where Owliness really shines, where you can just prevent dying for so many turns and you draw all your burn, you just kill him.
Until you can't kill them at
I have one
kills
question.
yourself. Yes.
Did he get Frost Nova of his Paddling book, or he played it in his deck?
It was off of
Yes,
Glyph.
Oh, okay, I see.
I guess it's a worse book, I guess.
Yeah, it's not as good as Paveling book.
Yeah, not as good as Paddling book. If you play second appearances, the player can select to get a Frostbolt, play double Fireball face, play Frostbolt. And do you
Yeah.
have enough mana for pink? If you do, you can just Pyroblast next turn and then
Yeah.
win the game.
Yeah.
That's
I
actually
think you
crazy.
can play every spell here except Pyro.
Yeah. You also have mana for pink. If you draw Frostbolt, you can put him at 10.
Oh, it's a valet. You don't have to ping anymore.
Oh, man.
But you
This
don't
is a
have,
lot of
have
damage.
Frostbolt, so
It's very space. You don't-
he's
Oh,
long
you're
damage
right,
of
yeah,
putting
right,
him at
yeah.
10.
I like-
Falcone just takes pictures of me.
I like how Falcone just like comes back
Yeah,
here
come back,
for- and he's just like sees Pavel and he just gives up. He's just like, all right,
Yeah,
you
he just
win.
took a picture of me.
TT tour.
Pavel, who doesn't want a picture of you? That's the real question.
That's a real question. I don't know.
All right, so Nicolena's going to go ahead and go down to 6. So, oh, she can't even play Gul'dan. She's on 9.
No, she's on 9 mana.
It's insane.
Oh, that.
Oh.
The Spellstone, does
It's
that
not
change
enough.
anything?
I'm not sure.
What can she do to get a power range? She needs to, right? Like, Orange is gonna slam power next turn.
Yeah. She needs to, but that only does heal 4.
Is there any way she could make it heal more? If she
Uh,
goes Hellfire, it heals for 6, but she takes 3. So she goes down. No, it wouldn't effectively do anything.
No, there's probably no way to get at a range.
There's
of Fire
nothing
Blast
off of
here.
the Lackey, so this is just going to be game.
Yeah, that's gonna be it. I mean, this is an unfavorable matchup, though. I think Orange
Unless
Do you think
tapped
it's a favorite
into an Earthen
matchup?
Ring Farseer.
I'm pretty sure Warlock is favorite.
You think Warlock is?
You think
favored?
Warlock is favorite?
Yeah.
Can someone get Pavel off the casting couch?
I mean, Warlock has a lot of heal cards and a lot of AoE like Defile.
Pavel, you brought Big Hunter. Your
They do
opinion is
have the one
irrelevant.
heal. I mean, you just up, down,
It just won me 2 games. I think people should really start considering of banning that hunter.
Banning your Big Hunter?
Yes.
Are you trying to tell people to ban your Big Hunter so you don't have to play it?
No, I don't mind playing it. This deck is just insane. I can tell you.
You just
Is it
smoke down the
disgusting?
No, it's honorable.
It's honorable.
Honorable.
Honorable like your casting.
Almost as good as my casting. Almost.
Almost. I like it. I like it. And there we go. Orange is gonna take game 1 with the Tempo Mage.
But
Yeah.
seriously, do you think it's a favorable matchup for a Tempo Mage? And
Yeah,
why?
I think so.
I think it's
we
like
all think so.
probably
Like,
did.
Mage will not draw it every time, but he just got insane
Wait, you
value.
mean Mage doesn't draw that card every time?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Pablo, are you sure?
Are you
you're
sure? I
Playing
see
against
every-
good players.
Yeah,
Pavel,
it's like
every
Luno on
mage
6.
I've played
Yeah, Luno
against.
on 6 every time.
Yeah, Lunathon 6.
Yeah.
Well, maybe if you're a good player like a Jinky Dinky, maybe you always draw it before turn 6.
Look, got it again.
See, I told you.
See,
Pavel, what were you saying?
Pavel,
Uh-huh.
what's up, Pavel? What's up?
What's up, man?
What's up?
What's up, man?
Okay, this is a really good start
Are you
coming
sure
out
you're
from
not
Orange.
just a bad Tempo Mage player?
That's your. Yeah, it's alright.
I'm a perfect player.
Did you toss
Have you watched BlizzCon 2016?
Who
No,
won
man,
that
I
one?
haven't.
Who won that one?
Oh, okay. So I missed just everything.
I was there, dude. What?
Who won that one?
Oh shit!
Oh,
Glyph,
she
infinite glyph combo.
Orange has lethal.
Oh, lethal. Lethal.
Lethal.
All right, let's go.
We
I
missed
guess
lethal.
I
Maybe he's
more
not as
for
good
that
as we
big boy.
thought.
So are you saying that Orange is just bad player?
I mean, he missed lethal.
Yeah,
What do you think?
Didn't pro glyph.
Then I guess. No, like if you think so, then probably yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, here's the real question.
Like if you're saying so.
How aggressive do we get? Oh, well, we just drew that. Never mind.
I mean, we play the 4-3.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
yes, but that's before I was asking a leading question to my co-castmates before the 4-3 was drawn.
Yeah, but it was a bad question
Okay, I'm sorry.
because he drew a card that he could play.
You coin out the okay. You really need to stop this pressure here. If the way Nicholena really loses this game is by these smaller minions just popping off.
Yeah.
The problem
Good
is
play.
that she doesn't have anything
Oh,
to
big
play
boy.
next turn.
Yes.
So she needs to get something like Nourish. Otherwise, it will be big problem.
Orange has nothing much to do
No,
either.
Orange
has
is
no
playing
secrets.
2-1s. He forgot to play his secrets.
Oh,
Yeah, where's the secrets?
Where are they?
maybe if
No,
he
no
forgot to
secrets.
put it into his deck.
Oh,
Maybe.
that must be it. Yeah. I mean, he'd draw it if he was a good Tempo
Don't
Mage
worry, he's
player,
about to
right?
draw his whole
Yeah,
deck in a couple of
the-
turns.
Orange is probably a good
Why
player.
would you play Medivh if you're not playing any secrets, Pavel? What is he
I don't know,
doing?
you better tell me. You better tell me.
These EU players, man.
Not as bad as NA.
I would like to point out that all of the EU players are getting dominated by the
I
NA
mean,
players.
Nicolena's in getting it around.
Okay, I guess you can just tell me a championship that an NA player managed to win.
What?
You can just tell me championship,
The North American Championship.
a championship that an A player won.
I mean, I'm pretty sure Firebat won Worlds.
Artosis.
Yeah, it was like 2 years ago, right?
Yeah.
But like this year,
This year.
yeah, we have 2 European players that won a championship, and
Alright.
0 NA players.
I mean,
Yeah.
I didn't qualify for that championship. That's going to be
You
Dr.
didn't even
Cheeky Nicky
qualify,
Bell.
man. You didn't even qualify.
I tried last year.
Well, I played
Okay,
in
okay.
prelims,
Wait,
but
let's bring this up.
I
Do
got
you-
11th and 9th.
Can we bring this up real quick? Do you
don't
ever
talk about it.
ignore the 3-1 That way, Nicholena
way
does
she
not
doesn't
have
ramp up.
9 mana.
So she can
Wait,
play the.
what kind of card is that?
It's a 3 mana 3/1 Death Rattle, gain an empty mana crystal.
Oh, it's pretty good.
Yes.
Yeah, so maybe you don't kill it,
But because
but-
Orange pinged it,
Yeah.
it let Nicholena
Yes,
play the Sleepy
yes.
Dragon. So I don't know if that was correct or not.
I think that's
Yeah,
actually
it's interesting.
a thing that Tice did really well when he played against Nicholena. In the Druid Mirror match, he just completely ignored the 3-1.
But then again, Orange has Polymorph, right? So he can just get through it.
That
But
is true.
But that eat up explosive, I guess. But like, the explosive is gonna be eaten up.
I mean, it doesn't matter. He has lethal
Yeah.
either way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, that Aluneth is
Good.
putting in so much work. No wonder why oh my god, okay. No wonder why Orange loves it.
Can you not distinguish EU players from each other because they're all that common?
I mean, yeah, they all kind of look the same.
Just like
They play the same too, poorly.
Uh-huh. Just like you, just like all of you.
Pepperoni pizza, thinking it would be.
Yeah, pepperoni doesn't mean pepperoni here. It means peppers.
Well, it's because it's a different language, Ray.
Yeah, so?
All right. So I've heard a lot of differing opinions about this
Wait, Orange
matchup.
actually kept the purple worm.
I would keep the purple worm.
Yeah, he already has a play you can make. I
Nicholena
think
kept
that's
2
fine.
purple worms.
Yeah.
That's a lot of purple worms.
It's pretty good.
There's a lot of corridors being crept on right now. My question is, though, a lot of players have differing opinions on this matchup. Some people I've heard say it's actually mage favored, and some people have said it's rogue favored. How do y'all feel?
Slightly rogue favored.
I'm pretty sure it's a rogue favorite. And before this expansion, it was definitely rogue favorite.
Really?
Yeah.
I think Tempo Mage isn't that unfavored, though. I think they can just burn him out.
I think it's at least 55 for rogue.
Okay, that's fair.
I can see that.
Yeah,
at
I
least.
can see that.
At least.
Yeah.
It's not, like, insane.
It's just because the mage can't really deal with all of the pressure the rogue can
But
put on.
there's no many matchups in Hearthstone that,
Are too stretched.
yes.
Yeah, there's nothing really polarizing in this meta. Like,
Unless you're Pavel, then you're always 90-10 against your opponent, even if it's a big hunter.
Or unless you're Dr. Jinky Ninky and always draw a 6-mana mage weapon.
Oh no, that's
until turn
orange.
6.
That's orange.
That's Orange right now.
But you were just telling that if you're a good mage player, you always do that.
I mean, I would agree.
yeah.
So, okay, you're saying that you're a bad mage player.
I might be.
Okay.
Are you a good mage player, Pavel?
Of course. What kind of question is that?
He's good at everything.
Even big hunter.
Would you put Babbling Book in Secret Mage?
Yes. It's like the best card in the game. What kind of question is that?
No,
Pavel, we're just asking questions here, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're practicing.
I mean, sometimes, you babbling book on one, and you get a secret.
What is Orange hoping to hit by
Yeah,
playing
sometimes
this
you just play
explosive runes?
Paling Book and wins the game.
Yeah, sometimes you play babbling book and win a world championship.
Yeah.
The smile on this man's
I have a-
face.
what is Orange what is Orange hoping to hit with this explosive trap? A Tar Creeper? Because he went out of his way to play the explosive trap this turn.
It's a
Over
that's a
Mana
hunter.
Worm
to
ping.
Swing back to tempo, right?
I'm sorry, did I say explosive? I meant explosive runes. I'm sorry.
I was like, I don't know what he's trying to hit. With
Give
the
me a break. The
explosive
cards
trap.
just came out.
I know. I was just getting so
Pavel's the one
confused.
that plays explosive trap.
True.
Yeah.
What do you think he was hoping to hit, Edwin?
I don't know. It's boom, and then it's just like a minion explodes. Pretty good, right?
Well, okay, so here's most likely what he was trying to hit was Captain.
That's true.
Captain's actually really good on this board, and obviously it's going into 3, so or 3 mana with the coin, but
Yeah, that's true. Captain was something probably on Orange's mind for the reason that if Captain gets played, it's really hard for the mage player to deal with the 2/2 pirates.
oh boy, these purple worms are gonna be
Insane.
Yeah,
Nearly
they're
free,
really
too.
huge.
They're going to be very cheap.
they're gonna
They're
be
going
free.
to be yeah,
Yeah,
they literally are.
Damn.
0 mana 5/5s. I did not think I would be playing against those this expansion.
Neither did
We
I.
already
I thought
have
the
a thing
cards were
from
bad.
below. It's a 0-mana 5/5 toned.
You have the hero power.
What if
for
we
it.
played
You don't really
both?
need to do anything.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what if we played both? We could play We could go Thing from Below, Corridor Creeper. Thing from Below, Corridor Creeper.
Doesn't play Death Knight.
Yeah, on turn 5.
Oh, man.
Yeah, Corridor Creeper is just insane in these tempo decks. I underestimated its power level for the reason that how prevalent aggro matchups are. So how common the aggro matchup comes up means that Corridor Creeper is just insane.
It's also not the first thing that you think of when you think of like trying to fit a card that
Yes.
gets lower in cost when minion dies. You think, oh, I can put this in my control deck. When I clear the board, I just play it. But it's insane against aggro too, and I feel like a lot of people miss that.
Pavel, you just changed your appearance, and I think your voice changed. What happened?
I've just come to kill the fun. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Wow.
Pavel can come back for the interview.
Well, how did you
Pavel,
muster up
your
the
voice
courage
got
to
so
face
much-
Pavel?
Oh, I spent a lot of time with him in China. He's really not that bad.
No? Is he a softie at heart?
He's a big softie. And now he's giving me the scariest look that I've ever had.
About to beat you up and take that back from you if you say another word.
Oh no, he's actually asked, what does that mean?
A softie?
Don't tell him. Don't tell him.
Don't tell him. They're saying don't not tell you.
Pavel is about to bring the fury of Mother Russia at you. If you don't.
The fury of Mother,
Mother
Russia.
Anyways, there is a game of Hearthstone going on here, and I just saw the score. That's not looking good for Nicholena.
No, but this game is looking pretty
This
good.
game is
Yeah,
looking
I
good for
think
Nicholena.
Nicholena takes this game though.
Orange with this burn mage that he's been talking so much about over the last few weeks, as you said, Alaneth.
It was actually interesting. I was talking to Orange at dinner one night before the whole tournament started.
Yeah.
And he actually said that if he had more testing, he might have considered not bringing the mage. He said the only reason he brought it was because it was a comfort pick for him, and he had played it so much that he liked it. But he felt like once the meta gets refined, that it's not as good as a deck as people think it is.
Yeah.
That's what he was saying to me. Now, whether you agree with that or not is your opinion. But I think it's interesting to think about.
I'm not sure. I mean, we'll have to see. I think as the meta evolves, it'll become more control-based or mid-range-based, which I'm pretty excited for. I really hope there's a good warrior deck that comes to fruition in the next
Yeah,
couple
Pirate
weeks.
Warrior.
Yeah,
Oh my
Power
God.
Is pretty strong. Got a
We almost
spike
brought
pulse in
that.
Y'all are
Use
no
them in a-
fun. I want to play a good old control warrior, armor up and fall asleep.
Well,
Let's
there's
go.
Recruit Warrior, right? You could play Big Warrior. Have you tried it?
Oh yeah, thick warrior's fun, but
Thick Warrior, is that what we're
Thick
calling it?
Warrior.
thick warrior's fun, but it's no control warrior. I want to fall asleep when I play my games.
All right, so you definitely want to draw these 2 minions.
Oh yeah, for sure. Wait,
This is, I think Nicolena's just kind of in the driver's seat now.
We're just kind of
Um,
going through the motions here. I mean, it is possible that Orange now picks up a Luneth, I guess, and gets a lot of burn damage the turn after, but
He does have
I don't
double
think,
ice
I don't
block
think,
in it, yeah.
I guess a Luneth,
it's
but
like the worst draw.
another decent draw might have been just any kind of burn, and maybe there's a 2-turn lethal that Orange could set up. I don't think so off the top of my head.
Yeah,
But
Nicholena has 22 health.
she has a lot of health.
yeah, now she has 0.
Sorry, I'm laughing. I'm not laughing at Orange's defeat there. I'm laughing because Pavel just
I
clutched.
feel like it's unfavored, especially when Orange draws print.
they both
Oh
have
my
print.
gosh!
Yeah, but
Nicholena has the shadow step. Can Orange?
I didn't
follow
even
up?
see that.
Yeah, but also the South Sea Captain as well. That's equally relevant,
and
right?
patches.
Yeah, but Orange just throws that away.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Orange just
But it's
keeps
in the
print,
deck.
yeah.
It's
Let's see what he does.
it is in the deck, Dr. J. Good job. Good job.
Oh, Nicolena's in the lead,
And they're off.
and they're off.
The princes are racing. What if there was
Oh,
a?
but that's a corridor creeper.
That is pretty good.
Orange is pulling back ahead.
Yeah, Orange
I don't
has
think
no
so.
cards. Calling
I don't think
Bal's
so.
Spy into Creeper, maybe.
I think Nicolena's just kind of got this.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Especially
Orange
with the
doesn't even have a
SI7.
pirate. Pulling
Orange
a,
is over there thinking like, "Yep, I can beat this. I can beat this."
pulling a 4/4 patches is I think that's pretty good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
unless you draw it.
3 mana, 3/3, and a 4/4 with charge. Yeah.
It's kind of hard to tell which one wins, honestly.
It depends on Nicolena's draws, I think.
I was like, Orange has big swing turns with double Valspine too, right?
Yes.
And it has the creeper.
That's a 3-mana 5/5.
Do you do that? Yeah, you do that.
It's a 3-mana 5/5 that clears the board. I like it a lot.
Wow.
That's pretty insane.
That's so good.
So, what were you saying about Rogue versus Priest, Dr. J? I think that's going to be relevant.
I was saying that typically, I would say that Raza Priest is favored depending on how it's built.
What about the ones that Prince on too?
And Shadow Step.
I still think they beat that.
Yeah.
Oh, well, when they go print Shadow Step Prince and then top deck the captain and then they play the second captain that's
and then
actually
get
a
Minstrel.
6/6.
Minstrel soon after that would make it.
Yeah, and then they Shadow Step the patches that is actually a 5/5 and hits you in the face. Yeah, there's debate there.
Yeah, I mean, Orange can coin Vilespine Slayer this
Yeah,
that doesn't do anything.
It's so bad.
Nothing does anything, though.
Well, he could. Has he played patches yet? Because he's got the Swashbuckler.
No, yeah,
He hasn't played patches yet, but
it's still pretty hard to get back from.
Well, he could play that and then get the Corridor Creeper out as well.
I guess, but you're taking what?
It
9
has
on the
to eat
backswing?
patches.
Wait,
True.
why the patches?
I like this. This is better because the Vilespine Slayer contests the board.
But the patches would have became a 3/3.
Yeah, I think this is still much better.
I guess like you would eat the captain, right, RJ?
I was thinking about eating the captain.
Yeah. 'cause
Isn't
it
that
makes
better?
the patches free. Yeah,
It makes patches a 3/3, and patches can't be Shadow Step the way captain can.
Oh, you're saying? Oh, I thought you meant to play Swashbuckler and eat.
No.
Okay.
I was talking about the Vilespine eating the captain over the patches. I
Yeah,
don't
Captain's
know which
better,
one's
yeah,
correct,
yeah.
but I think captain might have been better.
That's a 7.
Me too.
7,
But I'm sure Orange
3
had
mana,
some
7,
rationale.
That's better than 4 mana.
3-mana
7/7.
7/7? That blows my mind, guys.
I'm sure Orange had some rationale for eating the patches.
Ooh,
Whoa!
Sinister
All right,
Strike.
boys, we're on a game plan. Let's go face.
I don't know about that one. Maybe once we get Bone Marrow, but
Well, this is starting to look really solid. On turn 7, Orange could essentially play this for free and then drop the Bone Marrow. He's actually going to preemptively
Orange is
put this
trying
down
to
now.
first.
ooh,
Swing back
I also
and
like
forward.
playing the Flame Elemental. Since you picked up the Sinister
Yeah.
Strike, you're not worried about the activator for Vilespine.
Yeah.
that Sinister Strike is actually huge for that reason.
Well,
Yeah.
because you'd have to
And
keep the
Orange still
1/2
has another Vilespine,
previously.
too.
Oh, and Nicholena drew dead. She can't play
Yeah, she can't do
Minstrel
anything.
this turn.
I mean,
Well,
she
and
could.
draw cards. Sorry.
I mean, she could play it.
It's still, what, a 5/4?
It's a no. I think it's a. Oh, it is a 5/4. Yep.
Yeah.
What
Good,
does
that's right, 'cause it was a
Elven
double buff.
Minstrel card say again?
Draw 2 minions from your deck.
No.
Combo.
What does it
Combo.
say?
Yeah.
What does it say?
There's once
It's
Oh.
there once was a man from Gilneas. I think it says. What it
There
says.
once was a man from Gilneas.
Please
that
don't
man?
ever
What's,
do that
what's
again.
really important is the strum of the, what is it, banjo?
Yes, the strum really adds some character to
Yeah.
it.
What instrument is that? Is that like a sitar
No,
or something?
right? Or was it?
I don't know.
It might be a harp. It might be a harp.
Should
A
we
harp.
Google it real quick? Harp. Harp seems...
Harp seems appropriate.
I think we're just gonna. Oh, he has backstab too. He can backstab. And
Wow.
Damn, that's a pretty good swing turn. We thought Nicholena was pretty favored, like given her.
I mean,
like,
Nicolena's a-
until Orange
I
got
mean,
on
and
it.
then
but-
like already stabilized.
Wait.
'cause-
Nicholena is a Leroy away from winning.
Well, she has
Okay.
to know it, right?
Nicholena
has
is
one
also.
turn.
That is a factor. She does, in fact, have to draw the card before she plays it. That's true.
Edwin is smart.
Thanks,
Wait, you're telling
Edwin.
me you have to draw the card before you play? I thought it just automatically came to your hand when you needed it.
Oh.
You can't just open up your deck and yank a card
I
out.
mean, she's about to. I
Is that how
guarantee
you've been
you.
winning all of
Is
your
she gonna
tournaments,
Yes,
Dr. J?
like-
All right,
watch.
Chase, how much money do you want to bet right now? $5?
I'm not
$5
betting money, but it's
guys,
happening.
guys,
No.
Nope.
Oh, that's a bone mare.
Nope.
that's a bone man. That's not. In
That was
fact,
the
Leroy
opposite of a
Jenkins.
Leroy Jenkins.
Is that the opposite of a Leroy Jenkins? Surely the opposite of a Leroy Jenkins is a minion that can't
Leroy
attack.
Jenkins is offensive. Bone mare is defensive.
Yeah, right. Either way,
Either way.
Orange wins the game and takes the series. Nicholena will have
Yeah.
to face